Why was that nigga pulling up on your line? And
Shut
you
the
ain't
fuck
even
up,
ready for that
dog.
shit.
Shut the fuck
What's up
up,
with
dog.
that, dog?
Dog, what?
BlockReport.
So, Block, what's happening? We in the middle of the
What
convo,
up,
so
though?
y'all just came in on it. In his fantasy world, you know what I'm saying? And then did he think he was on my grass? So the nigga says, what did he say? He was like, no. Then he proceeds to tell me a story. Right now, here's the problem. I'm just gonna tell you right now. The story never got down to did the nigga think he was on my grass, and I never like answered that question. Right?
Right.
Okay. So anyway, the nigga tells me he like, so I get in the car. He like, I didn't know the nigga was that folded, right? He like, so we driving and shit, dog. He like, basically, he's like, this nigga got into three, not accidents, but hit three different things that night. He like, nigga, they fucked up his car three different places, dog. Right? He said the nigga been doing like, cause we had snow. He said the nigga's turning way too fast, so every time he turn, we slide, right? He like, and the nigga think this shit funny, so the nigga just keep doing the shit. He like, but the nigga drunk as fuck, right?
Shut the fuck up, hoe ass niggas. This nigga house over here somewhere, nigga. It's oh. Tell that hoe ass nigga come outside.
He like, then we telling the nigga like shit, like, dog, watch out for this and watch out for that. And that nigga started being like, fuck you, nigga, shut the fuck up. Whole ass niggas, shut the fuck, while like, tweaking.
I'm recording.
So then the nigga says, they like, so we get over in your neighborhood. He like, we not even on your street, but we get over in your neighborhood, right? He like, and nigga, the nigga is just pulling up at random houses. He like he pulls up at a house, stops and say, that's that nigga house, tell that whole ass nigga to come outside. Like that, right? He like, so me and the other nigga, me and that nigga look at each other like, nigga, this ain't Mark crib, dog. This ain't Mark crib. He said the nigga would be like, dog, this that nigga crib, dog. Then tell that nigga to come outside. He like, dog, this ain't that nigga crib. He said that nigga got mad, like started the car up, drove down the street, parked in front of another random house, and was just like, that's that nigga crib. He said that shit went on for like 4 or 5 times, dog, right? He was like, at one point, the nigga just gets mad and just starts driving all over people's grass, doing donuts on people's shit, all over the fucking place, right? He like, we knocking over trash cans, damn near missing people's cars, we're on people's porch. He was like, nigga, I'm seeing porches pass, right? Like, so that's a porch, nigga, that's a porch, right? So I asked the nigga, now mind you, earlier that day I had went to the store, right? Because the
Right.
first thing I wanted to know was where was these niggas at, right? So I drove down both preceding streets in front of me and behind me, right?
Right.
These niggas were nowhere over here. Nowhere in the neighborhood. I'm like, and so I tell him, I'm like, dog, I don't think y'all was nowhere over here. I kind of drove around. I don't see no tire marks, no donuts, or nothing crazy. Here you go. Yeah, really, I don't even know where we were, dog. I don't even know where we were, dog. This nigga just drove up into a neighborhood. And I was so drunk, I don't know. All right. I'm like, so wait a minute, let me get this right. Y'all niggas was in a car 3 deep, right? Oh, did I say with the mag? With the mag.
And oh my God, he had a gun on him.
With the mag. Yeah. they ran around in the whip, drunk as hell, strapped up, doing this dumb shit.
My nigga, you too old for that, bro.
That nigga, and he go Peeps like, dog, listen, he was like, dog, have you ever actually been scared to be in a car with a nigga? He was like, I was actually scared. He was like, I'm bullshitting out, I was scared.
Now, see, that's the difference between me and him, because if I'm scared, then I'm the fuck out of the car.
Nigga, that's what that nigga was saying. He was like, dog, he was, that what he gonna say though? What any nigga would say, it was a long way to my crib. It was cold outside. Da, da, da. Now here's the contrast.
Yeah.
He said, Ant got out the car and walked away. He said, Ant was like, I'm cool, man. So Ant like, nigga, I'm out, right? So Ant was like, peace, right? Which I was like, yeah, that's that nigga. That's I know that nigga, and he like
the common sense nigga.
Yeah, that's that nigga.
That's
that
what
nigga.
I heard.
And it's funny about Ant because if you hang around Ant, right? Ant is crazy, right? Ant a fool, dog. Ant will have you rolling all night long, right?
So here you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, till that nigga get back, I see he muted. So while we got the time and I'm chilling and I'm feeling fine, I'm gonna give a shout out to my wishing soon to be sponsor, the gentleman Jack Daniels, the smoothest,
Most righteous. Yeah, right. Just get the fuck out.
whiskey you gonna find in America, baby. Let me tell you. Look at that there. That's some
That
beautiful
nigga go
shit
get
right
that.
there.
That nigga go get that
I'm gonna
sponsor,
get it,
bro.
man.
He
You know,
gonna
I
get
love
that
me some
sponsor,
Jack, man. That's my shit, you
He
dig?
gonna get him that sponsor,
So, you know, I'm gonna give a shout out to them, and then I'm just gonna give a shout out period to my niggas Raw
Yes,
and
sir. Yes,
good
sir.
times because I fucks with them heavy too. What up, cuz?
About to roll
Good
us
to
up
see
What
right
you.
up,
now.
man?
Oh
Yeah, my
yeah,
bad,
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I
You know,
just
I'll get to my
lied out
roll
of
up
the
on.
wife about something and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
niggas tripping. Y'all niggas want to meet my sponsor?
Hmm.
Yeah, what's your sponsor,
Yeah, yeah.
nigga?
What's that sponsor?
Yeah, y'all ain't know I sponsored it, y'all.
No, no, no. Let me see
Let me
that.
show
Let me see
y'all.
them joints.
Let me show y'all. You see, the
Oh.
sponsor,
Oh, that's how you
Oh.
sponsor. This
Right.
was sponsor me, my nigga. You know.
I could dig it.
But anyway, now what y'all was saying? You said a nigga did some donuts on your lawn.
Nah, well, the nigga, in my opinion, well, okay, here go the story.
Yeah.
I tell the story.
Yeah.
So I pick up, I'm like, what up? He like, we on the way to your crib, dog, right? And I hear this nigga pee in the background, already loud and belligerently drunk, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, whatever. Hit me when y'all get on my street. They're like, all right. So they called me back, and all I hear is fighting and yelling in the car. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, old ass niggas. Some, niggas, right? So this nigga like, dog, where is your house at, dog? I'm like, nigga, y'all don't know where I live at, but y'all was on the way over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work, nigga, right? So, and mind you, I don't want the niggas over here. It's like 12 o'clock at night, nigga. I got kids, and these niggas are loud and drunk. I got white neighbors, dog. I got to live in Redford. I don't feel like that shit, right? So, I'm kind of happy the niggas don't remember where I live at. So, at some point, I guess nigga P is getting angry because he can't find my house. So, he starts doing donuts on people's grass. Now, here's the thing. He's parking in front of houses like, well, that's that nigga Mar house. Go in there and tell him to come on out like that. And niggas like, this ain't his house, dog. Right? So he drive off.
Yeah.
He stop at some other house. That's that nigga house. Tell him to go in and get that nigga. Niggas like, dog, this ain't his house. So at some point, this nigga gets angry and starts just wilding out on the grass doing donuts and shit, right? And I'm hearing him because I'm calling. I'm like, where y'all niggas at? I'm hearing him like, why won't this nigga come outside, nigga? Bring your ass outside, nigga, like that. So I asked this nigga, like, what's going on? This nigga ain't like, I don't know what's happening. Now, backstory is this nigga just lost his cousin and like his brother just got COVID.
Yeah.
So like I guess he's going through shit, and I feel that, but you know,
I don't give a fuck.
that ain't got nothing to
Don't
do with
come to
me
my
or my
house with
house.
that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know
I
you the
love you.
homie,
I love you,
but
but
don't come
yo,
to my house with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can you want to come to my house and we can kick it, and you know if you need to vent or whatever it is, my nigga. But
all of
don't come
that's
to my
cool.
house
You
with that
know?
shit, my nigga. Cause
So
that's how you get your ass beat.
then on top of that, that nigga already, now that I think about it, that nigga came over here one time and almost started some shit with one of my neighbors. Just for no reason. Just looked at him and was like, what you looking at, white boy? I'll never forget that shit. I'm like, Pete, bro, come on. He's like, I'm
Oh
just saying,
shit.
what are you looking at, nigga? I was like, oh my God,
Hey,
dog.
I'm just saying too. What was that nigga looking at, nigga? You want some too, fucko?
Hey, no, mind you, I'm standing right there, nigga. The nigga literally looked over like this. Right? And it was like, he was like, what you looking at, white boy?
Yeah, straight up, nigga. That nigga's hilarious for that shit though. But
No,
still,
it
nigga,
was funny. It was
But
funny as fuck,
this
bro.
supposed to be your man's though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
don't come to my crib with
Yeah,
that shit.
this is at
So
my house.
why you got kids and all that too?
You know, niggas who don't have that shit don't, you know, that nigga still, you know, like he the type of, I mean, just in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, right? He the type of nigga you got to remind of like simple, like manners sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, listen, I know we black and we out here smoking and drinking, but you ain't got to be screaming. You know, you don't have to be that loud. It just seems like you want to be. You know, you can bring the tones down some, my nigga. I'm cool.
Yeah,
That's how them niggas get down. Them niggas bringing the
you got
bullshit to
cut
your
niggas
house.
like that out your life.
them niggas bring the bullshit to your house. They
You know what
always
I'm
do.
saying? It's sad, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's niggas that you love and grew up with, you know what I'm saying? But if they poisoning your future, you know what I'm saying? Because your
Period.
kids is your future, dog. Niggas coming in
Period.
your crib with shit like that, dog.
Period.
Drunk with guns on them
Yep.
and doing stupid shit and driving
Yep.
on lawns and shit. Niggas, you
Yep.
for real, nigga? We ain't 17 no more, cuz.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? We grown ass men, dog. And if you ain't at that level, nigga, then hey, cuz,
That's the first thing I
I
thought
catch you on
about.
the other side.
Why is a nigga pulling up to your crib screaming? Why this nigga won't come outside?
That's
What the
what I'm
fuck is
talking.
that?
That's what I'm talking about, dog. Because the nigga, the nigga thinks he's at my house and I wasn't coming outside for some reason.
Y'all niggas got some strong feelings for each
Dog,
other.
that's dog. That's what immediately
But
I'm calling niggas like, what's
hey,
happening? I mean, what's up?
Hey, but damn, y'all ain't even covering niggas' names up on this bitch. Okay, keep it
oh
real, try to
no.
hush.
No,
I
we
covered.
edit.
Y'all out
We
here dry
edit.
snitching on niggas and shit, talking about niggas motherfucking riding around with guns, drunk in Redford, and that nigga name is Lomas Brown. And this nigga says, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas,
Mind
man?
Dog,
you, dog, and edited. I take that shit out. I just
yeah.
like
Hey,
that's why I
man,
said I take that
I'm
shit
on that
out.
Yeah, we
podcast,
edit
these
shit.
niggas on the internet snitching on niggas, man.
Yeah, I ain't snitched on not one nigga.
You know, it's one or two things gonna happen. A friendship gonna be broken up, or definitely it's gonna be a problem, and the police gonna get here. See what I'm saying? So either way, I don't want none of them problems, dog. Why don't y'all just not come over here?
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
I can dig it.
So
But see, the company you keep speaks to where you at in your life. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
exactly,
That's real
exactly,
talk.
exactly.
Cause look, man, my man, you know, I ain't name dropping no niggas, right? So we out and about, you know, he been out a little bit, you know what I mean? Nigga did a little time, right? So he like, yeah, man, it's this barbecue, kickback, blah blah blah. Let's hit this bitch. I say, all right, shit, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't even drink nothing, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had drank about a year or something. Last time I had a drink when this happened. We get to getting drunk, we blow as hell. It's starting to feel like I'm falling back in my groove. Yeah, nigga, that's like back in the day. You feel me? We float through the hood. Everybody know niggas. What up, nigga? What up, big bro? What? Right? So we leave there. Boom. We go to the little spot and shit, right? Every nigga on that bitch got a stick on them and stand up.
Mm,
And the way the backyard is set up, when you in the backyard, it's a corner house. So the
right.
gate comes up to like your knee. I ain't never seen a gate like this before, but it's a metal
Okay.
gate. So I'm like, damn, police drive by, they running up in this bitch because his pistols hanging out everywhere, you
Right.
know? So we sit there, cuz people, he on paper and shit. He like, yeah,
Mm,
nigga, let's bust up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, come on. Boom, we go somewhere else that's hot. And I was like, you know what? I was like, this is dumb shit. This ain't even part of my routine, right? Like, I don't live my life at this pace no more.
right.
Right.
That same night, nigga, I'm at the Coney Island, bro, over in Grandy's. Grandy's. Over there off Finkel. I'm in
Okay.
Brightmo, slipping, nigga. Jewelry
Oh.
hanging and shit, nigga, fresh as hell. So I'm in that bitch trying to get a double cheeseburger. Nigga, I don't even eat shit like that. A double bacon cheeseburger. I was just hungry as hell, right? So I'm fucked up. I'm talking about me and this nigga did about 2-3 fifths from Remy, just me and him. So, nigga, I'm motherfucking leaving that bitch. Wife texting nigga, where your ass at? Cause I done broke routine.
Mm-hmm.
Whole thing I'm talking about here is breaking your routine.
Right.
Going outside to fuck with a nigga where
Mm-hmm.
you know them there was past times. He looking for the past you.
Yeah.
Feel me? Nigga ain't seen me in years. Feel me? So I leave there, she texts, I'm reading this long ass paragraph, right? I look up, you know how they got the Michigan U on
Right.
Telegraph.
Right.
But it's that part where the cement separates for a car to pull out,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I timed it perfectly with my drunk ass, not even looking. Boom! Now my shit flying all in the media and shit, right?
Okay.
I'm in Redford, nigga, on Telegraph.
Oh, you
Right.
All
fooling.
my
Okay. Yeah.
tires, everything blow, bumper hanging.
Oh.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck, right? So I smash off, right? I'm blowed as hell. I smash off like, man, fuck all that. Redford ain't getting me. Nigga, car sparking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get to the crib. And I look at the car. I'm like, shit, that bitch don't look that bad. I just got some blue tires. You feel me?
Right.
Go in the crib, drunk, wake up, throwing up and shit. Go out, look at the car. And that's what it hit me. Like, this bitch is fucked. They like, yeah, Mr. Tufts, your shit is total. You know what I'm saying? I was like, huh? You feel me?
Oh,
All because I broke my routine that one night,
yep.
fucking with shit that I don't fuck with no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, that was just God reeling the nigga back in. Like, hey, nigga, come here.
Yep.
Fuck
Nigga, you
that
been
bullshit
doing
life.
good.
Right.
You been doing good. You know what I'm saying? And look, nigga, I could have got a DUI.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I
Or
had
you
on me
could
because
have
I ain't with all
seriously
that
hurt
incriminating my
yourself.
shit. So
You could
yeah,
have
yeah,
seriously hurt
anything.
yourself. You know
You
what I'm
feel what I'm
saying? To
saying? Yeah.
somebody like it could have turned bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
yeah.
BlockReport.